again there. Queensland Vintage and Historic Kart Club has brought their vintage machines out onto the track to give you another demo run, and plenty of them this time have come out. We've got a little bit of drama actually, because the number 4, that is Russell King, and Russell's out of the car. Russell's Calais Flux 1989 didn't get going. So meanwhile, heading back towards me now, the 74, that is your man Richard Littler in the Birrell T3 1974 with a Comet K88 rotary on board that kart. That was driven in the Riccardo Patrese, drove that kart, one of those karts, to the world and won it. So that is a magnificent piece of machinery. We'll give you a shout out on everybody's kart as they come round past me, but that is one heck of a machine, driven to a win in the world by Riccardo Patrese, one of those Comet 88 rotary powered Birrell T3s. So that is the number 74 kart you see going up the hill now. Then behind him, the number 29, that is Ian Cullen. So there is Ian Cullen. He is in a JP Sprinter 1986 Refo rotary valve kart. There he is, the number 29. And behind him, guess who? The number 60, Desley Rostrom in the 1984 DPE Arrow with a Perilla TT27 rotary valve on board, nicknamed Chainsaw after the rodeos in Rockhampton. That is the number 60 kart, all black as you see it, going up the hill. Look at the pace of them as well. They are mighty fast machines. And we thank Ian, the president of the Vintage Car Club, for bringing these cars to show us. Ian, the president, and First Lady Joanne, bringing the vintage guys to show you all their magnificent machinery. And there is the number 44, Gregory Ryan on board. That is Colin Levy's Swiss Hutless Speed Twin Clubman. That is a rocket of a kart. The all red livery as he comes round the last hill and up the hill. Look at him just blast away up the hill and just cruise up behind Desley Rostrom. That is a very, very fast number 44 kart. It is in the business. We call that a ripper. Round he goes then, through the complex, behind Desley. Round he goes past me, a cracker of a kart. Behind him, the 06, Mr. Duckwoman is in, the 06. That is a PCR Jaguar 2000 with a KT100, an Era 5 kart. Again, a very, very fast kart. Paul and Lee Duckwoman are both here today. The number 06, that will be Paul, and I think it is Paul. Looks like Lee's colours actually. So there they come, heading down. The boys do like to swap their karts and have some fun. Here comes the number 5, guess who? Lisa Cunningham in the 5 kart. This time the carburettor is firmly fixed, and through she comes, the number 5, past me right now. There it is, and Lisa in that number 5 kart is a DPE 1991 XP Adapt T77 rotary valve on board. Candy apple chassis colour chosen by Dad, of course. Who would do any other colour than candy apple red? Her dad. Up the hill she comes. Just giving it a little bit of choke as she gets to the top. Right behind her, Duckwoman is right behind in the 06 kart. And then behind them, here comes the 74 again. Back past me, the flying 74. Richard Littler out this time in the Birrell T3 1974 Comet 88 rotary. Down he goes into the dipper. It is a fabulous pleasure to have these guys all here on board the vintage demonstration here at the Noisy Tour, Cooloola Coast Car Club. As Desley Rostrom comes past and the checkered flag is waved. And there they go. We'll see if we can get a few waves from them. as they all head down the hill. So round they go. Go and see them and give them a like. Get on the Facebook page, Queensland Vintage Karting. And the historics, they're all out here to show you what they've got. These karts are very temperamental sometimes, but plenty of them get going like that. But they are super, super good pieces of kit to watch go round. So we've got one to retrieve. But they are your Queensland Vintage and Historic Kart Club. And Lisa Cunningham will do the lap of honour. Round she goes in the number 5. Happy to do an extra lap because she missed a few when she knocked her carburettor off. So there she goes, she'll be the last one in. Beautiful piece of kit. Over the hill she will go, and thanks to the vintage guys, Queensland Vintage and Historic Kart Club, for bringing their pieces of gear out and showing us all what they do here at the Noisy Tour of 2020, brought to you by Project X Racing.